Hey, how's it going? I'm going to show you how to check the transmission fluid on this '06 Malibu with a 3.5 in it. It's totally unbelievable that the engineers would do something so freaking stupid, but they did. Okay, the dipstick obviously was too complicated for people. I don't know, but I'm following up on a video I did a while back, and I said I'd show you how to check the fluid. I need to check it, so we're going to do it. Here we go. First off, come up, look down in there. There's the fill cap. Okay, that is where the dipstick used to be, but now it's just a vent. So, but that is where you fill it. Oh, nice. There it is. So, pull that out of the way. I'm putting a funnel down in there right now because I'd almost guarantee you it's low, because you can't check the damn thing ever. So how can it be low? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. When you do that, don't get your metal funnel near the battery. That was pretty dumb. But so is their process for checking the fluid. Okay. And their cute little excuse for being too cheap to give everyone dipsticks, oh, it's fill for life. Yeah, bullshit. How many trannies do you know that have never had to put fluid in it? They leak. This thing's got 200 and some thousand miles on it. It's going to need to put fluid in it. Okay. And I'm going to try to say this nice and matter-of-factly, because it's just so stupid. I just get worked up. But I'm going to let you know what we got to do, because I got to start the car. At that point, I'm sure it'll be noisy as hell. You probably won't be able to hear nothing. But first of all, you got to get it level, okay? And by level, you got to be able to get underneath it. So, you know, I got the front wheel pulled off. That way it'll get my fat ass under there a little easier. But in a nutshell, what you do, you got to start the car. It has to be running, okay? Because we're going to pull this fill plug, or call it a level plug. If we can even get to, I mean, look at this shit. This is how you check the fluid. Okay, here's where the tire goes. You come back, and here you go underneath the freaking car. And it is right there. 11 millimeter bolt that you take out while the car is running. If fluid comes out of it, that means it was over full. If not, then we add into that funnel until it runs out all over the place, and then that means it's full. And I might add, how dangerous this is anyhow. You're underneath the car, the plug is there, but look at right there is the exhaust pipe, and it has to be running. So with it running hotter than hell, you got to pull that plug out and then let tranny fluid potentially go all over the pipe and start a massive fire and burn yourself to death. This is what these Nimrods, and that's about as nice as I can put that. This is what these Nimrods came up with how people have to check the fluid on these cars. It's absolutely insane. I got a call on Chuck Norris to come in with the roundhouse, four-knuckle back crack, all that other, everything he's got at these morons. But we're going to go ahead and fire this thing up. Not to mention, I'm doing this at night, half out in the rain. Once again, that's my deal. Okay. So we got it running. And it actually is supposed to get warmed up, but it'll do that. Alright. Where the hell did I put my wrench? Right here. And here's the fluid, Dextron 4. Most expensive tranny fluid known to man. Most expensive tranny fluid known to man. And a 11mm wrench. Ugh. And don't forget the exhaust pipe. So I gotta do this without burning the shit out of my arm. Okay. And I doubt like hell any fluid will come out, but you never know. Because maybe I don't have it level. Okay, well, there's some coming out. Kind of surprised to see that. So it might have been a touch overfull. Alright. Well, once again, if it's leaking out, that means it was over full, so we wait till it stops draining out. And then it's supposed to be at the right level. I still don't buy it though. I'm going to put it back in. Because I don't want it to get too much hotter by that exhaust pipe, and then I'm not going to be able to get a wrench on the damn thing without burning my arm off. And I was going to caution everyone to make sure you got a drip pan, because you wouldn't want to spill it, cause a major environmental hazard or nothing. I just, you know, once again, GM is too cheap, obviously, to put a dipstick in there. Instead, they feel this is the better way to do it, where their customers have to get on their back underneath the jacked up car as it's running and hot. I just don't get it. I just really don't get it. And believe me, I've seen engineers do some stupid things. They do some good things too, don't get me wrong. I'm not just all negative. They make some badass shit. I'll give them that. But when they come up with this, that's when they get called to the carpet. Because it's like, are you kidding me? And GM, you signed off on it? Oh yeah, like that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll go that route. So no one could frickin' check their fluid. What a bunch of idiots. Oh. All right. Looks like we're good.